Blue Lock, Chapter 110, Newcomer. The chapter starts off with the Japan Under-20 team training camp, with the head coach, Houchi Yasumori, letting them know that the match is in 2 weeks. They are all members of the Japan Under-20 team selected in search of their victory. And the long-awaited newcomer is of course Itoshi Sai, a member of the New Gen Worlds 11. The players are surprised that he is really here, and how cool it is that they get to play with him, while others just think that he's a spoiled brat. With some of the reactions from the players, Sai's skills speak for themselves. Although he is not the only new addition, Shido is also present. As you all know, your opponent will be the Blue Lock Team 11, says Yasumori. You must maintain the dignity of the Under-20 team. Defeat is entirely out of the question. As he asks Sai if he has words for the team. Be thankful that you get to play football with me, says Sai, with a blank expression on his face. I don't have the slightest interest in any of you, and you'll never have a chance like this again. And that they should do their best not to piss him off. The players and the coach are stunned by this, saying that Sai has a lot of confidence. Sendo Shuto, one of the Japan Under-20 forwards, stands up and lets Sai know that he should watch his mouth, as he is a regular starter for the best team in Japan and Sai is just a famous second division player, and right now he is above him. What about it, says Sai, and then he goes off to say he should compete to be the best striker in the country, get into the national team, get an annual salary of 50 million, marry an idol, and then live a happy family life, as that will be the peak of his footballing life. Damn. Sai continues to say that his only interest is becoming the best in the world, and there is a difference in depth of their greed. The things Sai just listed don't sound bad to him, which is why he'll never be the best in the world. As he tries to respond to Sai, he gets his face bashed on the table by Shido, telling him to try again in his next life. Getting hung up over some small titles is lame, says Shido, and he should watch his mouth. Coach Yasumori tries to dissolve the issue, whereas the other players are shouting at Shido saying that Sendo is their ace and he should stop what he's doing. Then Shido tells them to go at him. How about I get to be a regular if I win, asks Shido. Itoshi Sai aside, a nobody like you from who knows where doesn't get to talk to me like that, says Sendo. Shido jumps over his grab and tries to kick him, saying that Sendo can be first. His kick is surprisingly blocked. "K, that's enough. You're really looking down on us," says Aiku, as he flings Shido around. He ends up knocking him onto the ground, holding him in submission. Aiku likes his spirit, but it should be on the field, where he needs to show it. Another player asks him if he needs a hand, but Aiku says he's got it, and then looks towards Sai and says, "That goes towards you too, as you become a newcomer as well." If Sai wants their confidence, he has to show them through his play and not his words. They display 4 new key players who are the defenders in the Japan U20 team. Center back Neo Kazuma, side back Darai Miroku, side back Nero Tepe, and center back Oliver Aiku. Cutting back to the Blue Lock training field. Day 1 of Team Blue Lock's training camp. The players are tirelessly running while Chigiri, Isagi, and Bachira are going over the defenders of the U20 team. According to Ego's information, there's a huge 19-year-old defender who already gotten an offer from a Serie A Italian team. It looks like the team is centered around Aiku, focusing on strong defense and quick counters. "I see," says Isagi, "so they're a defensive team." Bachira says, "They just have to break through." "Well yeah, but still," says Chigiri. "They're an elite team that's supposed to be made up of the best players under 20 in Japan. They've also been called the Diamond Generation. This won't be an easy game by any means." "So we just gotta break through, right?" says Bachara. And Isagi calls him a broken record at this point. As he repeats it one more time, he is not listening to Isagi. Chigiri is annoyed, and the morning session comes to an end and the break begins. Just break through could be the key to winning this game, and Isagi thinks he can't do it. What he did in that trance was still nothing more than pure luck. While he tries to find a way to master that ability, he spots Rin still working out. Isagi goes up to him and tells him to take a break, and Rin tells him if he's just here to get in his way, he should just leave, as he is not like the rest of them. "But you might hurt yourself if you push too hard," says Isagi. And Rin says if he breaks from this, that means that's all he was gonna amount to. He can finally face him, his brother, Itoshi-san. He wants to crush him and surpass him, with a face full of rage. "How I have longed for this moment," says Rin. Isagi in shock. Rin coughs from exhaustion and Isagi hands him a water bottle. Rin says he doesn't need it, his leftover drink. Isagi tells him that if he gets hurt, Blue Lock has no chance, and that would be a problem for him, and he doesn't want problems, so he forces him to take it. Rin eventually takes it, but complains it's warm. Isagi tells him to just shut up. Isagi has never seen Rin like that before, face filled with rage and anger. He wants to win alongside him. The bell rings for the afternoon session. All of them gather in the meeting room. Well, Team Blue Lock, says Ego. How was your first day of the last training camp before your match against the U20 team? I'm sure your bodies must be starting to wake up. Now it's time to wake up your brains. Let's talk about the miracle equation, the phenomena called flow, that which is indispensable to becoming the best striker in the world. He will teach them how to set their lives ablaze. The key to defeat the U20 team. Blue Lock heads to the next dimension.